KABRUTUS, can you give us a little bit of a, while I pull up, the articles and whatnot, can you give us a little bit of a backstory as to how you came across the information regarding that game Capes and what made you obviously add it to SBI Detected?
Yeah, sure. So it was a suggestion made by a follower. I receive like many suggestions, like every day, And so this game, Capes, was
Capes.
Capes, Copes, sorry, Capes, is still, yeah. So the guy mentioned to me, hey, there is a sweet being mentioned in these games ending credits. And I was like, really? How could this fly, under my radar? So and yeah, he sent me a screenshot with the, as an evidence, and even he sent me some pictures of some characters, that are, the characters. It's funny how they say that, hey, Sweet Baby had almost no influence in the game, but the game had, trans yada 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 characters, gender neutral characters, fat ugly woman characters with colored hair, this kind of stuff. And then I went to search about it, and it was true. No, I could find the Sweet Baby Inc. Mention. And it took me like a week, because now I'm trying to not put all the games in the website all together, because I noticed that when I do it, some games, get too much of the highlights and people forget about the others. So since I want to inform people and I want them to memorize, to let everybody knows about every single game, it took me like a week, and then I finally decided, hey, let me put the game on the list. And I made a Twitter post like I always do. I recorded a video. It's not out yet, but it's gonna be out this week. I mean, I take forever to release videos. Anyway, and then it blowed up. Like, I mean, every time I mention Sweet Baby Inc., it blows up basically. And we got the usual, like the other content creators started covering this stuff. And yeah, so that's how, that's basically how I got to know the game.
Got it. So now, if I'm not mistaken, the person in charge of that studio made a comment, right?
I'm not sure if it's the person in charge, but it's a developer. Yeah.
Oh, so one of the developers. Okay.
I'm not sure, but I mean,
it says Spitfire Interactive developer Penta addressed the game being added to DEI Detected website. I got to find it pretty damn hilarious that the mainstream gaming industry and the media that surrounds it has been trying to gaslight people into thinking that your entire group of SBI Detected is just a small fringe group, like we said earlier, and that you guys don't mean anything and all that stuff. And yet every time, at least for the last couple of games that I've seen, when you add the game to the list, the developers come out and they freak out, right? Didn't this happen with A44 Games and Flintlock? When you added Flintlock Siege of Dawn, didn't that community manager, whoever, freak out at you?
Yes, and I'm not sure if you guys remember, but they even sent one of the guys inside the studio sent me an email telling, hey, I know that we got mentioned.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we were together, Sweet Baby, but I guarantee you that we scrapped every single all their work, from the final project. Yeah. So, okay. So please, can you show me some evidence of that? No. Right. We are under NDA, yada. And then the game got out, and it is what it is. I even tried to play it, but I couldn't play it for like 3 hours. It's
we scrapped everything but the NDA.
Yeah. And I still got emails. I didn't show to anyone because I just to respect the guy's identity, but they tried, bro. And it's the same thing is happening in this game, when we finally debunked them. Hey, it's just if you can scroll down to his statement, he says, hey, it's just they just worked briefly here, and we don't have any kind of hidden agenda, So, well, come on, really?
KABRUTUS,
really?
I want to ask you a question real quick. Between Capes and Dustborn,
it's Capes now.
Gape. Yes, Gape.
That's my shtick. Hey.
between Capes and Dustborn, very similar, like cell shaded indie style and
Yeah.
weird characters, and then seeing the whole baby ghost situation with them like blocking you, and then looking into the games that they're backing, and they have the governmental grants for them. It makes you wonder, like, the style of game that this is going towards right now, and the types of games that are using the whole ESG route of being paid. Yeah, like, do the developers, do you think that they know? Like, they definitely know, right? Like,
of course
they're
they
making
know
the game, and no, but I'm saying, like, while they're actually coding it, like, they know what's paying their check. They know it's coming from ESG. They know it's not actually to sell the game. Do you think they know that?
I don't know if they all actively know that.
Well, talking about Dustborn, it is a game that I've been aware of this game for like 3 months already. You know, I just didn't talk about it yet because, like I told you guys, I like to give some time to let people digest the information. Then I have like a queue of, I have plans on. I will talk about this game very soon. And dude, I mean, I wish I could answer your question. I mean, I think that it can vary. For example, these Copes games, that just got released. I really think that they actually try to sell the game. I think that in that case, they actually thought that it would be a good idea and that would attract people to their game.
Almost like double dipping. Like, they wanted to hide Sweet Baby Inc. from everyone,
probably,
so that they could sell it too.
Dude, I would say that
I disagree.
If you take in consideration how much time does a game get, in order to get delivered, got to get launched, shipped, maybe, just maybe, okay, this is just maybe. By the time they contact Sweet Baby, they had no idea that we would be in the situation that we are right now with Sweet Baby and DI stuff. I know regarding all of this. So maybe that's maybe they regret it. I don't know. Maybe they won't do it again the next time. I have no idea. But I mean, the Gapes game. I think that they really tried to sell the game. I think that they really thought it was be a good idea.
And you think Sweet Baby Inc. hasn't updated their website in what feels like a year? You think they're done updating their website, right? Like, they're not gonna, right?
I was talking about this. I mean, I'm playing Chrono Cross on a live stream. I was talking about this with people there. Dude, there's been like, since everything started, so they didn't update their website just once. I mean, there's been lots of new Sweet Baby games being found out and shown. But if you go to their website, or even to their newsletter, dude, there is nothing.
I signed up for their newsletter last week. I haven't gotten anything yet.
I don't think you will get
really
anytime soon.
I mean,
because they're scared, bro. That's the fact. The fact of the matter is, they have now got to a point where they can't effectively work on anything without there being some sort of massive like backlash or whatever. And honestly, that's their fault. I mean, when you go after people, this whole thing started because of Chris Kindred. That's really
and
how
everyone always forgets.
Not he alone, but he was the main.
My old job and tried to get me fired. Like, people skip over that.
Oh yes, that's true. Yeah,
like that's
true.
That's just as bad as anything. Like, what the hell? And Sweet Baby Inc. not only has not responded to my requests about that or talking about it, but they have kept him actively employed there and ignored me, almost like backing that kind of approach. It's like, what kind of company endorses that kind of shit? That's crazy.
It's their ideology, bro. They really believe that. I mean, it's like the guys mentioned like a few minutes before. They really believe that they are, they have this superior morality, and they think that by doing that they are just making sure that they like good people, they are just protecting the people, we are just evil creatures, and that's why they can do this kind of stuff without feeling a little bit of remorse, like